What's up, guys? What's going on? My name is Adam Hyman, and I am the co-founder of True Trading Group. And together with Michael Edward, who just so happens to be a former award-winning hedge fund trader and now the head trader of True Trading Group, we are TTG. Mike is away on his honeymoon for the week, so I have a bunch of our TTG mods that are going to go ahead and come on and join us. And we'll get started, right? But for those that didn't know, True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, and that is to learn, trade, and profit together. And we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with 1,240 reviews. Guys, TTG is a platform offering trading tools and resources from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, and that's just to name a few. TTG can help you literally change your life for the better. And most important, TTG is a family and we leave no trader behind. 6 times a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free on this YouTube channel where Mike and myself and other TTG Pro Trader moderators drop special golden nuggets of education that can and most likely will help you become a better trader. All right? If you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you have not only come to the place, or you've not only come to the best, this place, you've come to the place, okay? Take a moment and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to share this stream on your own social media, all right? Now, guys, listen up. Tonight, joining me, we have none other than Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street Spadafora.
Hey, everybody.
All right. Jessica Roblox Woodard.
Hey, yo, how's it going?
And Jason the Professor Simmons.
Hey, yo.
All right, guys. And Jason's charting system for the SPY. All right, we'll get into that in a second. So what we're going to do right now, guys, is we're going to give people a chance to log on. Okay, we're going to give people a chance to log on. We're going to start things off tonight with a simple Q&A session. You guys are going to ask all of your questions. Type them right in chat. You have 3 pro traders in front of you. Ask them anything you'd like. All right, and that's how we're going to get started. All right, so let's do it. Type your questions right in chat, and then after this, after this Q&A session, we're then going to start to get into. Jason had a 50% winning trade today. Wolf, 50% winning trade on CX.
Yep.
We also are going to get into all the meme stocks and all that stuff that continues to be a hot topic online. We're going to talk to you guys about social sentiment today as well, and how important that is and really has become, and how you guys can use it to merge with your trading style to really become successful, especially in today's market. All right. So guys, go ahead, start typing away your questions in chat. I'll pull some up and ask them to the group. Simmons, real quick, the SPY is in real time, yeah?
No, this is just a daily chart. I don't have after-hour trading going on to it right now.
Let's take it off for now.
It's 422.33 right now.
Got it. 1 sec, guys. All right, let's do it. All right. They're saying there's another stream. 1 sec, guys. There should not be another stream. Let me check. Simmons, go ahead and talk a little bit about the market today while I check on that.
Okay, guys. Well, guys, green energy stocks were really on the move today, so they definitely have to be on watch the rest of the week. Upsell. Look at the bullish divergence going on here, guys. And I'm wondering, as you notice, when you look at these charts, you're going to notice the same things. You're going to notice the stock is trading sideways. Accumulation.
Do you want me to pull up your screen because nobody can see it?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah? Okay, there we go.
I got it. There we go. So you can see here, guys, clean energy sector. Here's this one F-cell. This has been on the homework for a week now. You guys can see why it's consolidating here. It has been trading in this little ATM channel. Well, look how the stock is trading sideways, accumulation curling up, MACD curling up, trade line curling up. That's what I call a trifecta. We're not fighting any of the trends at all. And we finally broke out of this channel and we got to the top of the next channel. Now, when you guys look at this and look at all of these, Givo, same exact consolidation, curling up accumulation, curling up MACD, curling up trade line, got stopped right in front of the next channel. Next, plug. Curling up, consolidation, breaking out of the channel. As you guys see, all of these stocks need to be on watch the rest of the week. CHPT, look at this, guys. This is why we look for the same patterns over and over and over again. Whenever a stock is consolidating, going sideways, okay, what you want to do is look at the accumulation line because this is the money flow, right? The longer that this trades sideways and this curls up, it's like pulling back a big rubber band and the stock explodes. And then you can see if you want to short a stock, right here, trading sideways, accumulation curling down, it's going to follow. We always follow the money. So as you can see, these stocks have been waiting to get a move here, and we've got followed through in a lot of the green energy sector here today. Also had the SPY, guys, put in one of the lowest volume days it's had since May 4th. Look at the volume on the SPY here today. So we have a lot of news coming up this week. The EU are going to think about starting to ease some of the coronavirus relief. And I think that will be a sign for what's coming ahead for our market. And then we also have the job numbers coming out and the CPE numbers. And you guys can see it's like almost like the SPY is just waiting.
All right. Thank you for awkwardly stopping to talk. Much appreciated. All right. So guys, we figured it out. Let's go ahead and get start. You know, I guess people will start to filter in here. So let's just go and we will talk about it or ask, you know, start the Q&A session. So I guess what ended up happening is that there was a separate live stream set and somewhere it got crossed or whatever, but I think people are starting to figure it out right now and come on in here. What you guys would really help us out, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the share button, and let's get this out there and get the likes back up and go from there. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into some Q&A. The next question will be for Jessica from Donnie Holbrook, who says, Roblox, do you think it will pull back more, Jessica?
Yeah, I personally think it will pull back into the 89.70 support. That's what I would like to see happen for RBLX. Will that happen? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do think that we will see another pullback day or consolidation day tomorrow before we can make another leg higher in the stock. I explained that today to the members that that's what I would like to see happen. But if we hold, we're approaching a support level right now. Let me tell you guys, we are approaching a support level of 92.80. And if that holds tomorrow, I will be bullish going into the day. But if we break that level, I think that you could see the stock go to 89.80 area.
Jessica, was Roblox a direct listing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm curious as to if anything is coming out after 6 months. What? Simmons?
No, we talked about this weekend.
Okay.
She brought it up, and she didn't think that there's any unlock coming on this. By the way, it was so I
After the earnings, I think they did an unlock. But I'm not sure. Like, they can release their shares whenever after that happens, correct?
Usually there's time periods. It's not like, I don't think the SEC would let them be like, hey, you could blow out a stock. Coinbase CEO sold, I don't know, I think he sold like 25% day one, stuff like that. The only reason I ask is this thing's just made a great move, and I'm always a little bit guarded, in between that 4 to 6 month period, because I don't know what, if anything, can come out. Because if there usually is something that'll come out, you'll see a stock under pressure and shorts build up. If not, then it could be just smooth sailing. So I was just curious. But sorry. Next question.
So next question. All right, this one is going to be for Simmons from Marcia Gomes. She says, Professor, do you consider 3 candles consolidation already?
What chart? Like, what do you like? It all depends. The stock can consolidate for as long as it needs to break out of a channel. We can have a stock consolidate for a whole entire month and not be ready to break out of its channel yet. There's not a certain time period that a stock has to sit and consolidate for.
Excellent. Guys, we see your questions about AMC and BlackBerry and all that. We're going to get into it. We're just trying to give people a chance to log on. There was a little misstep. There were 2 live streams that were set, I guess, by accident. Anyways, everyone's filing in here now, so we should be good to go soon. All right, so we'll just take a couple more questions. All right, type them away, guys. All right, this one again for the professor from Tyler McRae. Jason Simmons, you mentioned news coming out that the SPY is waiting for ideas for that, for what may move the SPY up or down. Infrastructure, inflation, new tax rates, etc.
All of those. Every single one of those. Also, like I said, the EU is going to have a meeting, like our Feds have a meeting to just discuss the rate policy. And that is coming up here on Thursday. So the market is waiting for that for sure. And just all of those other things. We get any infrastructure news, that would be very bullish for the market because they're having a hard time getting that thing even to the floor. So all of those things are definitely headline risk for the market this week and the next couple months.
Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. I like this question. And I'm going to let whoever wants to answer it. Guys, what do you think? Thinkorswim, E-Trade, or Robinhood? Spataphora, go for it.
E-Trade.
Why?
I like E-Trade because I'm able to pick out specific lots of stock that I want. So if I bought a stock between $1 and $2, for example, and let's say I bought every 5 cents, I could pick out, all right, you know what, I don't like that lot at $1.10. I want to sell it. So I can just go in and pick that one. So it's very easy that way for me to manage just my trading, my long term. So it's not first in, first out, or last in, last out on TOS. Robinhood, I could never trade pot stocks if I owned Robinhood. So that's why I just wouldn't, touch it. Robinhood was great when it was like, oh, we'll give you a free share. Ironically, it was AMC. But the whole purpose of Robinhood was no commissions. Well, now everybody has no commission. So what are you really missing except a system that shuts down, will keep you from trading some of these stocks when they run. So, I mean, and I have TD. So let me say that also. I have my IRA, my SEP IRA, and my TD account. But because I'm not actively trading it, you know, it's fine for what it is. But for actively trading, I like E-Trade.
Jason, let me give a follow-up question to that to you. I'm just going to say Jason and Wolf, so that way I don't get confused. But Blessy asks, out of those, who's allowed to trade after market hours, and how exactly does that work?
Yeah, you can trade all of them after market.
Well, on Robinhood, you can't.
I think on Robin you have to pay a
Robinhood,
premium.
you can't.
Okay, so then there's another reason. See, I don't use Robinhood to trade. I don't use Robinhood, period. You know, if like maybe unless you're doing it for crypto, you know, that's one reason to use Robinhood.
Which at this point, there's really no excuse to use Robinhood for crypto because there's a million other crypto platforms that are, you know, light years ahead of that.
And better with more of a selection like Binance,
Absolutely,
etc.
Well, and I know with TD Ameritrade too, if you don't see after hours trading, you have to request that through your broker. So if you're not seeing it, make sure that you're requesting through your broker to trade after hours, because that might be too, if you're not seeing it show up automatically in your platform, just send them a message. I did that when I first started trading, and they approved it within like 2 hours. So.
great. All right, next question again for Wolf. So Fabian T says, question for our Wolf, can he comment on TC-NNF merger with Harvest? Time to buy long. Thanks, Jason. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's funny because I had an hour-long discussion with Jessica about this very topic last weekend, because she was, you know, curious, and you know, she's a mod now, so she gets a little extra attention. You know, look, there's still an arbitrage on the Harvest, you know, TrueLeave merger. Okay, look, it was better to buy Harvest last week when it was closer to 4, but you know, you got to look at it like this. If you're buying Harvest now, you're getting a discount, a slight discount, and that stock is going to convert at it's going to be for every 11.7 shares, you get like 1 share of TrueLeave. So that's how the math is going to work out. You know, I still think you know, if you're looking to trade one of them during the course of a day, it would have to be TrueLeave, just because it's going to give you a lot more range. You know, the merger, or the acquisition, I should say, of, you know, making TrueLeave going after Harvest is more about geography. You know, so they have a couple of stores here in Florida, but really what TrueLeave is going after is Arizona. Harvest is the biggest operator in Arizona. The adult use sales, that's recreational weed, has been through the roof. The next company in Arizona is CureLeaf, which is, I guess, a main competitor. They basically, what TrueLeaf basically did was expanded in a meaningful way, and they took out something that, I mean, did they pay a little too much for it? I mean, not really. It's a really good deal. Price target for TrueLeave by, you know, like the amalgamation of analysts is like $102 for 12 months from now. So I think it's a good bet either way.
All right, guys, don't be shy. Type your questions in chat. Yeah, you know what? Let's go over Bitcoin for a second. Simmons, I'm going to bring you back on here. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about this for a second. So Bitcoin, a little bit of a sell-off right now, or at least it was like an hour ago when I checked. Can you do a little bit of a breakdown on what's going on?
Yeah, let me pull up. I don't have. That's one thing, you know, Street Smart Edge doesn't have.
Here, I can. Do you need the chart?
Chart. Yeah, if you want me to explain where we're at going.
I sure do. 1 second. All right, so Jason, go ahead and check your. Well, here, Jason, go ahead. That's the link. Click it.
I can say something, and while he's
please.
Okay, so guys, if you follow me on Twitter at Wolf of Weed Street, I made a kind of a bold prediction, and it really wasn't that bold, to be honest with you. So as you guys know, the Miami Bitcoin conference was this week, going into, and it was everything it was billed as. One of the things that, and I could be wrong, but for some of you crypto bulls out there, maybe you can find a correlation, because I only see it during Miami Bitcoin, because that's the only time I'm paying attention. There's always a deep pullback during this conference. It happened in 2018. It happened this time. It happened in 2019. So it's funny, but if you've ever been to one of these Bitcoin conferences. And I've been to some where it's been like Park Pot Stocks, Park Bitcoin, and like you meet like Bitcoin billionaires. Man, it is a sight to behold. It's, to me, it seems like a target-rich environment to be like, hey, yeah, let's, of manipulation. Now, I could be wrong, but every time there is one of these Bitcoin conferences, we see it, and I put it out there on Twitter a couple of times, and I just kind of tracking it with the conference. But Michael Saylor, who we might have on here, I've been to his house a couple of times before he made this Bitcoin bet, just bought or did a convertible note through MicroStrategies, which is an amazing company as it is. $400 million convertible note to buy Bitcoin. So yeah. Simmons, take it away.
Okay, well, having a little bit hard time pulling up the chart here, but the key areas, guys, first of all, you have to remember why we're getting this pullback. And this is the same reason that we had the last pullback in 2017 is China comes in and threatens to not allow any more transactions to go through. So what that means is all the miners that are over there has to cash out before they're just holding bags, as we call them, and TTG. It gets up to the $40,000, $38,000, $39,000 area, and then gets automatically smacked right down. Right now, we have support at 32.5. And then we also have support down at 30,000. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if this drops all the way back down to test that 32,000 area. If you guys look, I know you guys can't see my chart here, but on a 15-minute chart, this is a big bear flag, a huge bear flag going on right now. So remember, guys, we don't have to catch the bottom of this, and we definitely don't have to be first to the party. We know once this gets going, we can make a lot of money off all of this. So right now, we really want to see 33,853 hold. If we break down below that, then we could be testing 32. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see the bear flag, guys? Okay, and you see all those wicks. You can pull the things up to like where those nice tails support is. Thank you so much. Up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Yep. So that's the key area where you see we're testing right now. Now you see those tails down below. Now those are strong. Anytime you see a stock come up and do that, just like we're going to talk about AMC, it did the exact same thing when it bounced off the area. So we want to see those tails start coming in here and bouncing. If not, we're going to drop back down towards 32 and then 30. As long as we stay above 30, we're creating a new channel. because back in 2017, our highs was 20,000, and it pulled all the way back down to 8. So us only, pulling back here to 30, putting in a new channel here would be really strong.
Yeah, guys, I think, when you're thinking about cryptocurrency, you've got to be you got to look at it. You can't look at it as like everybody, all the pundits, Pomp and even Michael Saylor and the Winklevi saying, oh, this is going to 100,000. There's a limited supply. It's only 21 million coins. Yeah, that's and that's true. But at the end of the day, are you going to have the ability to get into a position like the people that bought at 60,000? The people that bought at 60,000 are looking at this and they're like, holy crap, I'm almost down 50%. I'm going to need almost 100% move to break even. Okay. So with cryptocurrency, it's like either you're a long-term believer or you're a trader. And if you're a trader, you've got to have like the best risk management, because when this thing decides to turn on you, it's going to turn on you hard. Okay. And I've seen a lot of people, I saw a lot of people in 2018 just get blown up buying it at 18,000, right? They were traders. They weren't true believers. And then the thing dipped and then they freaked out and then they sold only to see it go to 60. But it doesn't make sense because you can't hold a position like that, right? So, with crypto, like the Doji coins and the Safe Moon and all this other crap, like, okay, yeah, trade it for fun. Don't put yourself in a position to get absolutely annihilated, and if you are if you're down more than 20, 30% on Bitcoin and somebody goes, oh, well, it's volatile. No, you shouldn't be in this position. So yeah, Bitcoin I think it probably goes down to 33, only, and not even looking at a chart, just because the last 2 times it's kind of come off of that level. And psychologically, people are going to be like, oh, well, they probably snap off. And most of the people that are trading Bitcoin aren't taking a look at the chart and really getting into the guts of it, or really trying to understand, what the real headline risk or the actual risk is, especially with other countries. Simmons talked about this yesterday, that as it gets to a certain level, that fatigue is very real. And there are sellers in China, just looking to get out, so that's the biggest thing, word of caution that I give to you, crypto. Guys, I have no problem with Bitcoin. I don't own any. I don't care to own any. I get it. But if you're putting your entire portfolio into it, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble.
Gotcha. Understood. All right. So, let's see here. So somebody asks here, I just saw it. 1 second. Okay, this one I want to let Jessica take. So somebody asks right here, can someone answer a question about this program? So it's like $1,200. I work full time. Will this course be a benefit to me? Jessica, before you answer that, or actually, go ahead and answer that, and then I'll post the question that we ask, on these things whenever we get this question. But go ahead, explain your situation, explain what you've been able to do. This is a great example from owning your own business with your husband to, being a mom to, 3 children, and then, becoming successful at this. Go ahead. Oh, one sec.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, good.
Absolutely. 100%. It is worth the $1,200, because what this has done for me is it's allowed me to think outside of the box of, I own 2 businesses, right? So when I joined True Trading Group, we own 2 businesses. My husband owns a welding business, and then we have rental homes together, and we have 3 kids. And I was like, I'm so busy. This is so hard to self-teach, and it's almost impossible, right? Because you get on YouTube and you're like, oh, there's all these videos, like, who do I listen to? Everybody has different trading styles. And I just needed something that was organized and put together. I wanted to get an education for myself so that I could be profitable in my trading. And, during that time that I was watching the YouTubes, it was Wolf here on the YouTube. And I was like, this isn't just Wolf. Like, he talked about, Mike and like all the other traders in True Trading Group. So I paid, I don't even remember then, it was 11 something, but I paid $1,000. And for me, that was a lot. I had to put it on a credit card because I had lost so much money trying to trade on my own. And within I think it was like between 3 and 4 weeks, I started to become profitable, and my account went from falling from the sky, and I flatlined, and I started to climb my way back up. And it's honestly, I can say, from the education I received from True Trading Group, but not only the education, like in chat, I learned so much just watching, Michael Edward chart every day and listening to the mods talk about their trades and, listening to the different styles of trading. And that's what really helped me form my own style of trading, is because I had the education to know all the styles in a whole, which in turn helped me find out who I was as a trader. So I 100% think it's worth way more than $1,200 because of what it's done for me and my family and my trading. So
excellent. And guys, what I want to do right now is I want to know, we have just over 1,000 people on here. I really want to know, man, if you are a member of True Trading Group and you work full-time or have an extremely busy schedule and you're killing it, you're making money with us with a full-time job, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Type the letter I, sound off, and maybe include what it is that you do for a living. Okay? Let's see. What do we got? All right. See Poet. Oh, yeah. Look at it. Look, Grant is a full-time mechanic. Soccer Mom has 2. Is a nurse with 2 kids. Oh, these are going so fast. All right, you guys get the. I mean, you're obviously, if you're watching right now and you see the comments on the stream, you guys get the idea. Listen, True Trading Group was designed for people that have a busy schedule. Okay.
OnlyFans.
Huh?
Somebody said OnlyFans.
Nice. Well, they get to work from home, and or in a dungeon, depending on what you're into. Yeah. So, what I will tell you is this: you're seeing everything on the screen right now. Okay, everything on the screen, all these comments, guys. These are your peers. True Trading Group was designed for people that have a busy schedule, designed for people that work a full-time job. The accessibility, the alerts, everything. Our mobile app gives real-time push notifications to all of our members, whether they're in chat or not. Look, during the day, we have about 2,500 people in chat. We have almost 6,300 members. Okay? If this was designed for only people that could give it 100% of their attention, we would have 5 people in chat. Most people have a full-time job or have a busy schedule or have some sort of life, It's not realistic to think that, only those that don't work a 40 to 60 hour, 70 hour work week. So if you're not in that boat, then only those are the people, that will, that'll benefit from this. That's not true. Those that are, it was designed that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sorry, Wolf.
Yeah. Let me say this, because one of the, highlight me. One of the one of the things that people always say, especially when they just kind of ask me or ask any of the other mods or on, one of the questions I get, well, what if I have another job? How can how can I be present? I can't sit in front of a screen all day, blah, blah, blah. And completely understood. Look, there are, how many mods now?
Eight.
There's 8 mods.
There's 8 trading mods, but there's another 5 for customer service and support and tech support.
So, and guys, we are trading. I wouldn't say any 2 mods are like the same traders.
No.
At all. Like Mike and I couldn't be any further apart in terms of style. And, and I'd say that about Mike and any other mod. Well, maybe not any other mod, but you get my point, right? So, and we're going to go over a couple of trades today. Look, talking about 2 trades, very easy. Like did one 4 days ago and one, I don't know, 6 days ago. And then pulling like 30% on one and 50% on another.
Yeah.
And still able to be in the trade. I'm not, for example, in one of those trades where you go to the bathroom and you come back and your account just blew up. So there really is something for everybody in terms of, managing their schedule, things that you don't have to babysit, where we're just managing, long-term positions.
There's a bunch of people asking right now, how do I join? Is there a money back guarantee? Guys, let me do this real quick. Before I get into that, just so I know who we're talking to, what I'd like to do right now, if we could, let's go ahead and if this is your first, let me just see what's going on here. If this is your first time on our live stream or you are not a TTG member, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. I just want to see how many people are new, and then I'll go into all of it. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? All right. Colin Brashears, Fabian T. All right, Jeremy, Mark Semenik, Lynn, Adam, Lorraine, 01, Joyce Bradford, Lucky Dog, MJ. Okay, oh wow, a lot of people. Taz, Brian Feeney, Langshan Po, Darlene Carlson. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Scratch this. All right, guys. So there's a lot of people. There's enough to where I'm having a hard time keeping up with everyone. Oh, thank you, Colin. The pronunciation is legit. All right, David, Frank. All right, so a fair amount of people that are new. Guys, let me explain something here. First of all, TTG is not a place for courses. Okay. Yes, we have courses. We have a 17-course curriculum that was created by the moderators and by Mike, who's our head trader. Mike, who is has been the traditional face of True Trading Group, is not what True Trading Group is all about. Okay, this is not Watch Mike Trade. This is True Trading Group. We have Jason, the Professor Simmons. We have Wolf of Weed Street, Jason Spadafora, who is also a partner in True Trading Group. He's also the yin to my yang. Sometimes he yings on my yang. It's totally, it's whatever's gonna happen. So no comment at all, Jason. Really?
I was just laughing. I let you're on a roll. Don't tell anybody about our special time.
All right. No, fair enough. So what I will say is this, guys. Look, I have this whole, every night we come on here and we try and do a good job on these live streams for you guys, right? I'm gonna kind of just I'm gonna take a cue from Jason Spadafora and just go off the cuff for a second. What?
I said it's always the best when you do it off the cuff. It
can be. Listen, guys, True Trading Group True Trading Group is, yes, guys, we this is a business, but this is a hell of a business. And it is our goal to make sure that we continue to provide value to all of our members long after you guys become a member. When you guys sign up for True Trading Group, that is when our relationship starts. Okay? Now, a 1-year membership to True Trading Group is normally $2,212. Okay? However, the way that we're doing this is because our price is going to $2,500 in August. Okay? And I'll explain why in a second. But right now, what we're doing is we're offering 42% off. So you'll get it for, instead of $2,212, you'll get it for $1,270. Okay? Till midnight this evening. At midnight, it goes up by a couple bucks. Tomorrow at midnight, it goes up by a couple bucks. And every day it's going up by a couple bucks, no exception, until we get to the $2,500 mark, which we will be at in August. Okay? Yes, after August, we will still have some sales where it'll be $2,200, $2,100, $1,990, whatever it is. But we also have a price match guarantee. So where if you pay for it today and then you pay, then the price goes down later on, we will offer you that back in credit. So no matter when you sign up, you're really getting a good deal. Okay. So let's go. So also I want to go over that, I normally on these live streams, what we do is we try and give away either computers or tablets and things like that. And I really try to make sure that we have them to give out. We went through 100 of them between last Friday and last night. I spent 2 hours today trying to get more in the door for today. And I was able to get 50, but I was only able to claim 30 of them right now. Because they didn't have the rest in. So I have 30 right now that I can offer out for anyone that signs up tonight by midnight. So if you sign up tonight by midnight, you'll get a free brand new laptop. These will be primarily Asus or Lenovo. There's some HP. And you will get everything we have to offer for the next year for $1,270 when you use the coupon code TTG121. Now, let me explain what it is that you get as a member. You get the 17 professional courses. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, Quote Media's real-time level 1, full book level 2, and real-time options data. This is all part of ETNA's stock simulator. You get TradingView Pro Plus charting software, access to our chat room, which is like anything you've ever experienced. This is not WhatsApp, Discord, Webinado, or anything. This is proprietary to us, and it is a game changer. Within chat, we trade all day long. We don't disappear 2 hours into the day. We are with you in the trenches all day, and collectively, we are sporting over an 84% win rate. Okay, we give you access, man. Access is what you're getting. You can message Wolf during the day, Jessica during the day, Simmons during the day. You can message Mike during the day. Ask them anything you want. We do not charge extra for this. Okay? We do live workshops and webinars. Guys, just this week, we're doing a red to green workshop tomorrow, and I'll get into what that is a little bit later on. And we're doing a small private study group on Thursday. Okay? We do one-on-ones. We do the small private study groups. Our new crypto courses are online. Our new crypto tools are being released this month. Our small account trading challenge begins on the 18th. Our members are going to compete for up to $100,000 in real cash prizes. Okay, and if that wasn't all enough, every time we get 300 annual members, we give away $30,000 or a Tesla. And every time we get 150 lifetime members, we give away $50,000 or a new Porsche. We are doing both this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. right here on this YouTube channel. So at 8:30 p.m., June 13th, right here on this YouTube channel, we are giving to 2 lucky TTG members either Tesla at $30,000 or a brand new Porsche or $50,000. All you have to do is be a member before Saturday, June 12th. That's it. Be a member before Saturday, June 12th. Once you're a member, go ahead, fill out the form with your name and your info, and you're done. That's it. You're in it. All right? Doesn't get simpler than that. All right? For the person that asked if we have a money-back guarantee, we absolutely do. The way that it works is you go ahead and you sign up, you complete the 17-course curriculum, you pass each exam with an 85% or higher over the course of a year, you do a private study group, you put in a little bit of effort. We put in a lot of effort to bundle this all together and make it so that you guys have access to all this. Put in a little bit of effort. At the end of the year, if you did not make back $1,270, I'm gladly going to give you all your money back. All of it. Okay? And you can keep the laptop for free as a gift. So that is what we offer. We really take all the risk out of it. The only reason you wouldn't do it is because you'd be like, well, I'm really only here for trade alerts and I don't think I'm really going to use anything else. Then yeah, this is not for you. Best of luck. There's plenty of other places that'll take your money. All right. So guys, everything that I just said, everything that we will have, we are the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you get access to everything. There are no upsells. All right, 42% off. Use code TTG121. You actually have to use the coupon code TTG121. You have to enter it in on the checkout page. Okay, so that way it changes the price from $19.90 to $1,270. All right, thanks, Joe. And then where it says the computer right up top, right there on the screen, that's how you know you're one of the 30 people that are going to get the laptop, because it will say laptop in your checkout. There'll be a picture of it and it'll say it on there. If that picture is not there, then there is no laptop. But we're also not a Best Buy. This is something that we offer on a limited basis. So if you are signing up just to get a laptop, I would encourage you, hold off. Become a good trader, and then go buy yourself whatever you want at Best Buy. All right, guys, what we're offering is legit. It's real, and 80% of our members go on to be successful. Okay, that's not pie in the sky. That's not fantasy. Those are facts. All right. So what I'm going to do now is, again, TTG121. You have till midnight tonight. Those laptops aren't going to last. They never do. And it is becoming increasingly more difficult for me to get a hold of them. All right, but I will keep trying best I can. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to jump right into the meme stocks. Okay, so let's jump right into that. Excuse me. All right, here we go. So let's do this. Let's get into first. Jason, you want to start the convo off a little bit, because there were some comments yesterday about, we were talking about AMC versus BlackBerry. Something like, you want to?
Yeah. Okay, so I assume you were talking to me. Yeah. So
Wolf. Sorry.
Yeah. So we talked about AMC and BlackBerry and a bunch of different things. One of the things that I talked about yesterday was just kind of understanding the sentiment and understanding the game where it's musical chairs, and how everybody is just kind of looking for an edge in this market, especially if you're trading, a game of musical chairs with a stick of dynamite under it. And it was funny because Adam, who doesn't trade at all, and as you can see by his glasses, is just a nerd, was looking at BlackBerry over the weekend and looking at all these analytics. So I thought it'd be great if we could roll that clip from yesterday. That way that we're not being Monday morning quarterbacks, and just kind of showing you, it's actually a kind of a pro tip, just looking at analytics and trends. So Adam?
Yes, sir. One sec, guys. Here we go. I have a little theory this week, right? So I'm a big data guy. So I look at all of the data that from around the internet. I look at Google Trends. I'm looking at all the Wall Street Bets trackers, all that stuff. And right now, BlackBerry is really, really leading the conversation, and has been all weekend, right? AMC had a little bit of a pullback. People got out, last week. I'm really interested to see what happens to BlackBerry this week.
So if you're right, so this is what I was talking about before. If Adam is right with what he's saying, okay, and we are already seeing it, and he's seeing it by the data that the trend is, all of a sudden it's like, what about this BlackBerry? It's cheaper. I don't know what the price is. I'm spitballing here. Then maybe all of that shiny object crowd that were like, oh, I made some money in AMC. Maybe they're like, all right, I'm gonna dip out and go to BlackBerry and just trade that and just jump from momentum to momentum. Yeah,
I mean, take a look at the screen real quick. So this is just a tracker. It's tracking the different it's tracking essentially different times that any of these stocks are mentioned on like Wall Street Bets, for example. Now there's a lot of other places where these stocks are mentioned. You have StockTwits and Twitter and all sorts of places. But let's just focus on Wall Street Bets because that's what everyone, that's a very 10 million people on there. So you could see that you have AMC is this red line, right? I'll zoom in a bit. AMC is the red line, okay? And you can see that AMC is, obviously the mentions are going way up. And then, but what you can see here also is that BlackBerry's mentions are going way up. What I believe, and again, I could be wrong, I'm saying to myself, okay, let's talk sentiment for a second. You have the conversation heavily skewing at this point towards BlackBerry. But BlackBerry has not really made its move yet. You had a bunch of people, regardless of whatever you want to say, there's no denying that the price went down in AMC, okay, last week, towards the end, the end of the week. You have those people that most of them probably took profit, hopefully. Now, what you have is you have the conversation starting to pick up heavily in BlackBerry, and I personally believe that it's going to be I want to see how many people that leave AMC jump into BlackBerry and then start saying the same things about BlackBerry and then just kind of like forget about AMC. It's kind of wild to watch, right? Like people have the attention span or the memory of of an ant.
They do. They do.
They often do. They often do.
They do.
All right, Simmons, what if you could hop back on for a sec, man? What I'd like you to do is go over, kind of what you showed Jason, Wolf and I today, which was, how some of the volume is moving out of AMC and then currently moving into BlackBerry. So with that, let me go ahead and pull the screen up. Everyone can see your screen. It's on here. So go for it.
All right. Hey, yo, team. So one thing I want you guys to notice is here you can see how I always follow the money. I always follow the trend here. And you can see, like we were talking about those other charts earlier, it's trading sideways, and you can see accumulation starting to curl down here. So when I see something like this, I want to check out different time frames to make sure what I'm seeing is correct. So we flip over to the 30-minute time frame on AMC. You guys can see here that we have this trend that AMC is slowly curling down here, the accumulation. Now, when we go over to BB, look how instead of the accumulation curling down, that the accumulation is curling up. This is the transfer of money from one stock to another stock. And so you guys can see where this is starting to actually happen, what we talked about. The money's leaving AMC and slowly crawling into BB. And the charts don't lie. It's absolutely amazing that we caught this from using analytics and trading. Is absolutely amazing.
Excellent.
Now, do you want me to break down the charts?
Yeah, real quick though, I just want to give a big welcome to Joyce, Ty, and Daniel. Guys, please welcome Joyce, Ty, and Daniel to the TTG family. They just signed up. Congratulations. After you sign up, go ahead, bottom right-hand side of your screen on the member dashboard. Make sure to click the blue support icon, enter your information in there to get your free laptop. Yes, we ship international. Yes, we cover the cost. All right. So big welcome to you guys, my fam. Welcome them. And yes, please continue break down the chart.
All right, guys. So when we're trading these stocks, okay, the stocks haven't been at this price in a long, long time. So as you can see, I'm looking back here to 2011, 2012, 2013 time periods, and you can see that we have some gaps. Okay, gaps create channels that the stocks trade in. You can see how I marked out this top gap up here. You can see I marked the gap entry right here. And you can see this is our first gap we had to break and hold here. Now watch when I move over to the left. Look how we got when we broke through here. We went right up here, tried to fill the gap, couldn't, came right back down. Once again, we got up here, tried to enter into the gap, couldn't hold it, and fell back down. So what we're looking for is the 1577 to hold and push up here towards 1836, and then possibly up here towards that $20 area where we're filling the gap. If we get up past 20, then we could shoot up towards that final gap, as you guys can see way back here at 25. And guys, this is why I always preach, go to the left, to the left. I always want to know why a stock is stopping where it's at, right? So this is a price channel that we need to get up and get into. And you can see that we still have a lot of room here. Like when we go over to AMC, we're looking at the same exact pattern and process. I got crazy lines on here. But you guys can see right here, and this is what I was talking about, the tail. AMC, remember guys, is at all-time highs at this area. So when we break through that, it's not like on BB that has a still, you can see a lot of chart to go through. On AMC, look at this tail right off this main area of support. But just like when we were looking at, just for example, real quick, guys, look at FCell. EV sector all on watch. Look how the stock is consolidating, trading sideways, and the accumulation is curling up. MACD curling up, trade line curling up. It's a trifecta. You're not fighting any of the trends, right? And then let's look at, and this is a perfect example of a trend line break here. Look at D-Kings. Look how D-Kings was really untradeable for 3 months. Look how the stock was kept on trading sideways, but look how the accumulation finally broke the trend line, started to curl up. We got the MACD cross and curl, and then we got the move to the upside. So when we're looking here at AMC, you can see that we're starting to curl down. And then like we pulled it up on the 30-minute, you can see that we're starting to get a trend. We could really start back here and starting to see the money flow slowly leave AMC. And then we go back to BB again. And the money slowly starting to creep into BB. If you look at the daily chart, stock trading sideways, accumulation curling up, trade line curling up, MACD up. BB looks very, very bullish.
What's GME doing right now? Can you pull up GME and go over that?
Yeah. So GameStop, I believe their chat, you guys tell me when their earnings coming out. Isn't it this week? I know the chat.
Wednesday after market.
So one thing I want you guys to notice about GameStop is, once again, I was talking about stocks trading sideways. I apologize for all these lines, guys. I'm a mad scientist when it comes to the charts. Look at GameStop. Once again, this chart looks really nice. Look how we're up here consolidating, right? And trade line is caught up. Accumulation, look at this. Going straight up in the air here along with the MACD. We have our trifecta If they come out with something silly with their earnings or an update with them, going all digital, GME is setting up for a move to the upside here if we get some good news on their earnings or some kind of update on them going digital.
Yeah. You're
What?
you're playing with live sticks of dynamite, guys.
I mean, look, social sentiment it's huge, man. I mean,
it's huge, but the problem is that people don't understand it. Okay.
Well, I think real quick, I believe that that's true, but I also think people don't know how to merge it with a proper education. So what happens is that your best friend's cousin tells you about something that they heard about on Reddit, and then you go to check it out, and then you get FOMO because you see everyone else making money. And then what ends up happening is that you jump in, but you don't really know what you're doing. So you know that there's social sentiment. You know that stuff is happening. You know that there's an opportunity there because you see others taking advantage of it. But if you don't know what you're doing, then that's where it becomes a problem, when you lack a real education. Because social sentiment should be an indicator, not a sole reason to jump in and stay in on something.
Well, but that's also the reason that when you're in a room or with a bunch of people, not just the moderators but the members that are posting, hey, I just took profit, and then people could see it. And then you start to, then you start thinking your choices are a lot different, because if you're trading alone, what tends to happen is you think that you're invincible a lot of times. Like, this isn't going to happen to me. This is going to keep going. There's nobody like cheering you on. Like, look, it's probably smart to take profit here. And that's the biggest problem with people that go after trades based off of, there's different types of sentiment. I mean, this is irrational exuberance. Okay. That's all it is. Like, GameStop isn't worth $18 billion. AMC is not worth.
No, but there's also I agree with that, but there's also a bigger movement that's happening here, right? I mean, you can't deny that either. What Wall Street Bets and what this whole community has done is they've really given a voice to people in the market that hadn't had a voice before.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I think that
you don't buy that. You don't think that the retail trader feels a sense of empowerment right now? You don't think? I think
maybe the 20% that are smart enough to take their money maybe feel a sense of empowerment, because
I'm not talking about the people that don't. I'm not talking about taking profit versus not taking profit. I'm talking about what's happening here, right? What we have seen happen is way bigger than what's happened before, man. You've seen it in the, you and I have both seen it in the marijuana space back in 2014. I mean, dude, I'll share a quick story. So Jason goes on in 2014, says something negative about a marijuana company. He, at that time, he was the Mick Jagger of pot stocks at that time. So, there were companies in the cannabis sector that when Jason said, hey, these companies are something I like, that they would trade millions of dollars based off that information, based off of him saying that. You said something negative about one of these companies that had a cult-like following. Somebody comes to your house thinking it's your house, really it's your neighbor's. They throw a brick through your neighbor's car window. People don't do that. People aren't acting like that because it's just about them losing money. They're acting like that because they feel like they believe in something. And I think that once all of this kind of settles down, You know, look, for us at True Trading Group, I love that millions of new investors have come into the market. Why would you not love that? True Trading Group is a business, right? All of these new people that are coming into the market, these are all people that will need some sort of education, that will need the things that we're offering. So that's great. But not if they blow themselves up. Not if they ruin it for themselves before they even get started. Then it's no good.
Well,
we saw the same thing happened with the marijuana space. The same thing happened with the crypto space in 2017 when Bitcoin made its first run to $20,000, and then it pulled back and everyone didn't know what they were doing. It's no different than what's happening right now. It's just on a bigger scale. So, you know, we come on here and we talk about things like, oh, you know, here's a chart on AMC. Here's what we're seeing. Here's this, or here's that, whatever. Everyone, I mean, look, last time I checked, even the people that were, you know, holding all the apes out there, all the people that are, you know, saying, oh, this is FUD, this is a hedge fund that's, you know, saying this. Last time I checked, those people are doing this to make money too. You know, they're not really, you know, that's what they're doing. You know, but the goal here is that if you could beat the hedge funds, if you could beat the man, and enough of us stand together, you know, like together ape strong, you know, like that's what this is. You know, yeah, I get it. You can shake your head because you've been in the business, you know, for a certain amount of years. You've been a trader living off your trades for over a decade, dude. So you get it. But the 20-year-old kid or the 30-year-old or the 40-year-old that's never really dabbled in stocks, that works a 40, 60-hour-a-week job, that has $10,000, $15,000 in their trading account, you know, that's the person that's going to get screwed.
Well,
Okay?
and like, that's what I wanted to add. Like, I was that person coming into TTG when the GME squeeze was happening. And I talked about that last night. Like, this is why it's important as a whole to take into consideration, you know, what Wolf is saying and Wolf's opinion, and what Adam is saying and, you know, his opinion on the movement, you know, because that is part of this. Like, nobody can justify why AMC went to $72, you know, fundamentally. Like, they didn't come out with news. Like, there was nothing really, you know, there wasn't a catalyst behind the move other than that this is a movement, a Reddit stock, right? That it's carrying on initially what happened with GME, right? So take that into consideration. Take into consideration what Simmons is saying, but listen to somebody who was on the other side of it. I lost a lot of money during GME because I was like, oh, you know, people are making so much money on this. And, you know, my husband works 80 to 100 hours a week, and this is our way out, right? So I was on the other side. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to throw this money at it and hope for the best, right? But this goes for all the Reddit stocks. Like, you know, it's happening with CLOV. It happened somewhat with Workhorse. I traded that the other day. It happened, you know, with BB. You know, it's like, you have to understand the bigger picture if you're going to put your money into this, because I was on the way down. You know, this GME was holding left and right. And I didn't know how to manage my money at that point. You know, you freeze. So you have to think about all of, you know, these opinions, and you have to take that into consideration when you are going to get into a stock like this. Yeah. You know, it's super important.
Let me put this to you this way, guys. For the people that participated in this 2 weeks ago, what you've got to realize is, okay, so I saw in chat, oh, it's 80% held by retail investors. Okay, I'll go along with that stat. Okay, retail investors are in there to make money. Okay, you are being sold into. That is what's happening. It's just not in one shot. You are going to continue to be sold into. That's what's going to happen. It is not sustainable. And it's the same thing that happened to GameStop. where you had all these people, all these traders get rich on a screen and then spend the time that saying like, man, I had this much money. And then they start to assign value to it. You know, trade it, yeah. But if you're coming into this, and this is what worries me, it's the person that's coming into this today.
Jay, one second. I don't mean to cut you off. Guys, I just want to say a quick welcome to Andrew, Andrea, and Ed. They just joined the TTG family. Guys, again, make sure, for those that are signing up, bottom right-hand side of your screen on your dashboard, click the support icon, enter your info, and we will send that laptop to you. Shipping is on us, and we do ship international. TTG 121. Welcome, Andrew, Andrea, and Ed. All right? Joe, do you see that?
So, yeah, that's it.
Look, I agree with what you're saying. You know, I just, you know, why don't we do this? Simmons, go ahead and let's break down a little bit. Let's break down CLOV and CLNE as well right now, okay?
So guys, CLOV made an amazing move here today. So you guys can see once again, the stock made a move above the 50-day moving average, and then once again made a move up here and consolidated. You can see the accumulation curling up along with the MACD with the increasing volume. We broke through this 200-day moving average here, which we just got incepted here. Really hasn't been long, but we haven't been able to get up and over it. So we actually broke through that area today and got up to the next channel. We're gapping up here to 1287. So we're up into this next channel. Now we have resistance at the gap entry here at 1324, and then a gap fill at 1414, and then we have flat top resistance here at 16. And you guys can see if we break through that, then we're testing all-time highs up here near 1744, and then we're in no man's land. Just like we saw AMC, game, as soon as we break through these all-time highs, there's no stock that's ever been traded in this area. It's like an instant vacuum. It's just sellers. So it would be really interesting to see CLOV, especially with us gapping up here. If we, you know, get up in pre-market and we're up here at 14, we could easily push up towards 17 tomorrow. Now on CLNE, CLNE's had trouble getting over its 50-day moving average. Its 50-day moving average sits at 1032. And you can see this is the second day in a row that has gone after the 50-day and not be able to hold it. But the one thing I want you guys to notice here, right, on CLNE, look how I talk about the money flow, right? Look how the money flow keeps on going down and it's trapped below zero. Okay, look at clean energy fuels. Look how this is going down. Now look at, and I'm saying this, guys, because you want to look at stocks that you're not fighting the trend with, right? And we do this every morning in the Miami Morning Colada Club. Look at FCell. Do you see how we're not fighting the trend? We're above the zero line. We're curling up. Look at ChargePoint. Look how we're curling up, not stuck below the zero line, not money dumping in.
Jay, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, man. Really quick, and I know you're on a roll. Just give me 2 seconds, dude. I'm sorry. So I'm seeing some comments, right? Like, oh, this is so negative. All I'm hearing is hating on these stocks. You know, look, we're not hating on these stocks. Why would we not want these stocks to go to $100,000? Fuck it, $1 million a share. Why would we not want that? Do you think we have some ploy against AMC, GME, or any of these stocks? You're out of your mind. Okay? No, what we have an issue with is I think it's like 7-something million new traders coming in and getting caught in a bad situation. Not and when I say bad situation, I don't mean AMC going to zero. I mean that stocks don't go up in a straight line. Yes, the fundamental is the gamma squeeze and is the short squeeze and all that. So I understand that it's heavily shorted. I understand that there are naked shorts. I get all of those things. Okay? But it still doesn't justify the price long term right now.
Yeah, guys, AMC is a bag of shit. That's the thing. Like, it's a bag of shit that just happened to go to $70.
Well, hang on. First of all, it's not necessarily a bag of shit. Okay, AMC, they have a ton of debt. I know they have a ton of debt, but AMC does play well into a reopening trade. Okay, hopefully they adapt their business model to adjust. Okay, to everything that's happened. Okay, yes, they have a lot of debt. Yes, the terms on that money sucks. Okay, but I think there's you can't come out and say it's a bag of shit. I don't agree with that.
Because this is good. All right, you're playing devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate that it's a bag of shit. Here's why. Now, to your point, you said, well, hopefully they fix their whole system. Okay, and what has that system been? Right now, we're seeing HBO Max, Disney Plus, Hulu, everything just releasing things straight that would have been in the theaters straight out into people's homes. Okay, so that's a problem for AMC. That would be a problem for AMC if coronavirus didn't happen.
So you believe that people are just never going to go to the movies again?
No. I didn't say that. But I also think that AMC is probably going to have to shut down a lot of locations, over the long term. And they are going to have to adopt this digital, this digital model. That's it. They have to.
I agree with that.
They've got to, but in the interim, you've got a stock that is trading at a multiple that is just completely off the charts.
Guys, I'll tell you what, though. I feel that GME, if they are able to adapt to a model like Google tried to do it with Stadia, right? Which is their online, their like Chromecast for gaming. If GME came up with a model like that, bro, I think that stock deserves to be at a much higher valuation at that point. I don't know how AMC converts it 100% to jump in the ring with HBO Max, Amazon. I don't see how they come into it.
And on top of it, then so they're going to be shutting down all this thing. Then they're going to have a bunch of commercial real estate on their books. That's a problem, okay? Because nobody's buying commercial real estate right now. So yeah, look, guys, it's an amazing trade. I'm so happy for you guys if you got in, at $10, $5, $20, whatever. But you've got to realize this thing's only got so much juice. All right. Now, if you're going to play and just take a flyer and you're not putting, you're not like wagering your kids' college funds, go for it. Have some fun. Whatever blows your hair back. I love making stupid trades.
Well, I think whether or not like people, feel like we're hating on AMC or BB or, whatever, like whatever your opinion is of us, that's fine. But I feel like what's important to note here is that we don't hate or love any stock. You shouldn't, because that's how you get in trouble, right? But I know I love money and I hate losing money. And I think it's important to educate people whether or not you think this thing is to the moon. Some of you might be like, yeah, AMC to the moon, which is awesome. Like, if that's your take on it and that's how you want to play your position in the stock, then great. But I think it's important for, beginner traders to know that it could not be to the moon and to know the risk on the other side. And if they want to keep their money and, they work hard for their money, I'm sure they love that money that they worked very hard for, that I think it's important to educate, you know, the other side of what could happen in the stock. That doesn't mean we hate it. That doesn't mean you guys that, you know, Mike's traded AMC, that we love making money too. And if it's in AMC squeeze, then great. You know, we can play it. And, you know, like Wolf's opinion, like, you know, buy tickets to the show, make some money and leave. But, you know, these are all of our opinions. And if you guys feel differently, that is wonderful. That is what, you know, creates good conversation when it comes to topics like AMC. But education is so important for both sides. You know?
Look, if you think that you could manage the risk, here's the thing. I don't think that anybody is going out and buying $100 grand, $200 grand of AMC up here. Okay. I don't think that you're doing that. If you are doing that and you don't have another 100, 200 to reload with into your account, you know, I just think it's, you know, look, Jessica's very nice about this. All right. I'm not in the business of giving out participation trophies and telling you, you know, you're doing a great job. There's no risk in this. This thing's gonna go to $100 and it's just gonna be smooth. Look, very well could go to $100. We talked about this yesterday. My position was exactly the same yesterday. It's up 15%. What did I say yesterday? I go, look, it's probably gonna go up. I'm not gonna try and time it. I'm not gonna get short, even though my opinion, guys, this is my opinion. If my opinion was so strong, then maybe I'd go short or I'd buy puts. I'm not even thinking about doing that because I know that there's that risk on the other side of the trade as well. Okay, there's going to be winners and losers in this. My thing is, you know what? I'm just not going to play, and that's fine. And that's fine. The problem is that a lot of people are going to get destroyed on this, whether you like it or not. Diamond hand, guys, how quickly did diamond hands turn to toilet paper hands? You know? So this whole, oh, we're just going to hold forever? Guys, don't bullshit yourselves. Don't bullshit yourselves like, oh, everybody's just going to hold forever. I was just listening to a couple of ETFs today that have this and have 2% allocations in this. And they're talking about during the rebalancing, just unloading their AMC. The person that's holding that paper and not yet rebalancing is talking like, you guys should get as far away from it, like take your profit. And that's all I'm saying. Guys, take profit. Nobody goes broke taking profit. There will be other gamma squeezes. You know, like if you got onto the scent of AMC, you're going to get onto the scent of whatever the next thing is. It might be. That's all that I'm saying. And honestly, like, go for it. I don't care. It's not going to make any difference to me.
Yeah, guys, we want you to make tons of money. True Trading Group as a business is only successful if our members are making money. Okay? That's it. Like, you guys want to talk facts for a second? We don't have upsells. We don't have, little things to sell you here and there. Like, there isn't a monthly membership. It's you guys have to be successful as a member of True Trading Group. In order to do that, we have to shoot you straight and provide both sides of the coin. So we, like I said, there's over 7 million new traders in the past 18 to 24 months. What good do those people do to us, or what good are they to us if they blow themselves up? All we are saying is to go ahead and be smart about how it is that you are trading. Okay? That is it. I want AMC to go to $10 million a share.
Yeah, guys, it's a long game, all right? If you're on this stream, I can probably guess that most of you are under 30, okay? You're going to be doing this for the next 30 years. Think about the money that you have. Think of the money that if you've made on this, that money can change your life, pay down your debt, put a down payment down on a house, whatever. Don't be one of those people that had it. It was right there. I had all this money And
Here, Jay, real quick, watch this. You ready? Let me show an awesome example to what it is that I'm talking about. Guys, what I want to know right now from my TTG family members, if you're making money with let's cut all the bullshit. If you're making money with True Trading Group, sound off in chat. Let us know what that looks like, please. Because at the end of the day, getting the education, all the things that we do inside of True Trading Group, all the tools that you have, it's about getting, coming in and eventually making money and creating a wealth and a better life for yourself. Sound off right now. If you're making money with True Trading Group, what does that look like? There we go. Guys, look at the comments coming through. Look at the comments coming through. Avi May turned $150 into $7,000. Okay? I'm trying to go through. There's so many of you guys typing. Susie Laurie, $3,580 today alone. Okay? Tanya, yes, with the education, $5,000 to $32,000 on AMC. All right? Mike Cast is up $7,000 last week.
That's the funny part. We traded AMC.
All we do is encourage our members to look for where the momentum is, make sure they're employing proper risk management, get in and make money. We want to learn, trade, and profit in that order together. That is literally our mission statement. Without doing that, none of this works. Guys, HJ turned $750 into $13,200. Okay, Michael Eklund is up 6% today. Nigel Samuel made their lifetime membership back. Guys, this is real stuff. Real stuff. These are your peers. Anyone that's watching that's not a member, you want to know what's going on in True Trading Group? Here you go. Here you go. All right. I'll tell you this. Obviously, not everyone in True Trading Group is making money. 100% success rate is not possible. We get that. Doesn't stop us from trying. That's why we have red to green workshops. And those red to green workshops, what they are for 2 hours once a month. Anyone that is struggling, the 20% of people that are still struggling, that are having a hard time making money, we leave no trader behind. They are invited into our study hall, and for 2 hours, we go over everything they need covered in order to help them make to become a better trader. Okay, we leave no trader behind. Okay, now let me ask this question, and this is a question that I have not asked on here. Joe, get the caption ready. Ready? If you are a member of True Trading Group and you are not making money and you are struggling, do you feel that TTG goes the extra mile to help you become a better trader? Sound off in chat on that. Because that's a real question. There you go. Full Jiggy, yes. Roger, absolutely. Sean F, yes, definitely. Reed, hell yes. Yes, yes. Guys, we leave no trader behind. We will bend over backwards to make sure that you have the best chance for success. I cannot guarantee it. Nobody here is going to guarantee it. But we will do everything within our power to help get it done with you. Okay? So that's what's up with True Trading Group. These are real questions. Again, the first one, are you making money? You see that they're making money. Now you're seeing people that have not made money or that are not making money, but feel that we put forth the extra effort to make sure that there are no traders left behind, that we help them. that we don't just focus on the ones that are making money. Losses happen. They're a part of trading. Okay? That is what it is. And I'm sure you've never been on another live stream where it's somebody that operates this kind of business comes on and asks their members that. Because typically people that are losing money don't come on here and say nice shit about the company that they're on. That's typically not how that works.
It's true.
So there we go.
I like that we had a spirited debate.
That was good, man.
I love the comments. The comments are hilarious, man.
Comments are very good.
Guys, seriously, I will say this about some of you AMC Super Bowls. You guys have giant balls. Not for holding AMC, but for some of the stuff that you're saying. Huge, giant balls. It's amazing.
Yes. You know, and look, I hope they all crush it, man. I hope they all do well.
Yeah, so do I. Prove me wrong. You know, tweet at me a P&L at the end of this week, all right? And, prove me wrong, you know? But I don't think realistically anybody in here is holding, more than a six-figure position in AMC. That's just that's what I think.
Yeah, Craig says, he goes, I get it, but getting the money to join is the hard part for me. I guess. I mean, we're talking, let's do some quick math here. So 1270 divided by 365, it's about $3.47 a day is what it works out to over the year. And also, I dare I say that, people would gladly throw that into a stock just because they saw it on Reddit. But then usually when I say that, the next comment is, well, yeah, but then I would have nothing to trade with, right? Because everyone thinks they need this crazy large account to trade with, right? So, guys, if you're a TTG member, I'm making you guys work tonight. I appreciate it. If you're a TTG member and you started with under $1,000 in your account, sound off in chat, type the number 1, and let me know how much. Okay? Let's see. Let's dispel this myth right now. Chris Botsis, $500. Matt C, $500. Grant, $500. Mariah, $500. $750 for Armando. Our Lives, $1,000. Bryce, $10K. Todd M, $250. Chris, $500. $500. And Kelter says, I started with $500 and I put the subscription on a credit card. Fantastic. GoFundMe Sarah. Does anyone know why her name is GoFundMe Sarah? Do you guys know why her name's GoFundMe Sarah?
I forget.
Because she started a GoFundMe account to join True Trading Group. That's why her name is GoFundMe Sarah.
That's great. How's that working out, Sarah?
Really well for her. Sarah, how's that working out for you? I think it must be working out. She's in there every day.
That's awesome.
Sarah, did it work? Let us know. Awesome. She says awesome.
There's gonna be 100 GoFundMe accounts tomorrow. I'll send you each $10.
Yo, Ernie says negative 6,000 in AMC since January into $367,329. Not a member yet. Yeah, Ernie, the pain stops when you sign up, brother. Michael Cates Sr. Started True Trading Group with $10, kept adding until 24,000, joined True Trading Group. Now I have 25,000 in an account. I think he means that he kept adding cash into his account, probably. I don't know what you do with $10. So guys, there you go. So tonight we covered that if you work a full-time job, this is for you. If you don't have a lot of money, this is for you. If you are going to start trading with a small account, this is for you. If you're looking to be a part of something bigger than yourself that actually gives a shit about you, this is for you. Okay? So there you go. All right. All right. Awesome.
We actually had some trades to go over.
Oh my God, that's right. That's right. All right, Jay, do me a favor. Break down your 50% winner today on CX. Let's.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I'll break it down. Ready? All right. I have been trading CX, which is a cement company, since April. Okay. I got in the $7 calls in April, pulled 142%. Then it ran up to 850 and pulled back. I jumped in the 8s, the 8 Julys, made 30%. I was like, it's not quite ready. Got out. Came back in at around 45 cents and then took that to $1 for 100%. Now these are July 16th, $8 calls. And then got out 99% of the position, and then reloaded again 4 days ago for 55 cents. All right. Also used, bought $9 August calls. So took 20% on the August calls today, 4 days later, took 50% on the CX trades. But on top of that, in another trade was MindMed, which I got into. I got 250 calls for September after pulling 50% out of them. Then I reloaded the same ones, except with a lower expiration date. I was in the December calls, and then I got into the September calls after pulling 50% on the first ones. So I got into those with a tier 1 entry around 145. Then we got a little bit of a pullback, not much stock wise. The pullback was like 15 cents. Some reason it sold off, but it is what it is. I was happy for it. Then reloaded my tier 2 heavy at $1.15, took $1.15 today, all the way to, I think it was 165. So yeah, those were my 2 trades today. Proof positive that with a good strategy, you can make multiple 100% and not shit your pants every time you see a red candle. Adam, take it away.
Thank you very much. What's up with the Enron shirt?
Oh, it's summer camp. Summer internship. People not get it? Guys
no, it's good. Guys, also we have a 1 week trial. Get 7 days, 1 week access to our chat room, 3 intro courses, our scanners, Benzinga Pro newsfeed, all for $3. It's a one-time payment. It is non-auto renewing. We do not keep your credit card information on file. Literally a one-time payment of $3 to ensure that you are a real person, and that is it. Okay, go to ttg3ttgthree.com right now. Sign up tonight. Join us in chat tomorrow. Okay, but you're not going to get the same price point that we're giving tonight, and you're not going to get the free laptop. But if you want to do it and you want to see what we're about, well worth it. Okay. So, yeah, let's move on. So, guys, first of all, Simmons, I want to say good night, man. I know that you're gonna go home and pass out. It is way past your bedtime. So I appreciate you sticking it out with us tonight and breaking down everything.
No, thank you, guys. And guys, just want to remember this chart, guys. Pull back to the left on all these stocks. Okay, when you pull back to the left on all these stocks, look how the stocks normally trade. Okay, this is a painting. If you don't look at the whole picture, you're not going to be able to understand how these stocks normally trade. I know a lot of people are stuck in this NOK. This is a perfect example. This has a billion float. A lot of people thought this was going to the moon. Look at this candle. Look how many bag holders are in this stock because they didn't look over to the left and see that this stock normally does not move like this. You can look at AMC. You can look at GAIN. All the same exact scenario. So please, please, please come join us, get the proper education, and learn how to trade. And I'll see you guys all in the morning in the Miami Morning Colada Club. Thank you, guys.
All right. Later, buddy. All right. And then there was 2. All right, guys. What I'm going to do right now, what I want to know is I want to know how many people on this live stream right now are not TTG members. Go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a TTG member, please.
Are Adam and Wolf fighting over text?
No. I'm reading, for some reason, the comments
are Stephanie, Enrique Villan, Tope Abadeo, Lena Collins, George, Ken, Imad, who else? RV Thomas, you really need to sign up, bro. Scratch this show. Who else? Who else we got? Big welcome to Jennifer Wilson just signed up. Jennifer Wilson, welcome to the TTG family. Guys, that means that there are 21 laptops left. I told you these would not last the night. I can assure you by midnight tonight, they will be gone. All right. Yep, scanner access as well, Kevin. Lucky Dog, Godneil, Nestor Rapper. All right. Where do you get the swag? Oh, that's right. We opened a swag store for TTG members only. It is swag.truetradinggroup.com. All right, I'm not going to put the link up there. It's in your dashboard. All right, and then we have Toolman JDR, Shugcoin to the moon. Don't get me started. All right, guys, excellent. All right, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of the platform real quick, and then I will bid you adieu for the evening. All right. So. They were awesome, Joe. Thank you, sir. All right. Let's go over the platform. All right. So, as we said before, listen, no one is going to do the work. Well, we didn't say this before, but let me go ahead and say it to you now. Guys, no one is going to do the work for you that's needed to reach your goals. You have to do it. And it starts with the right education, tools, and community to help you learn, trade, and profit. And that is what TTG is all about. Mike and I started building out True Trading Group in 2014. We launched it in the end of 2016, beginning of 2017. Jason became a partner last year. Guys, we all work 12 to 15 hours a day minimum for our TTG family members. And as I said before, 1-year membership to TTG is normally $2,212. But from now until midnight tonight, this is going to be your last chance to save the 42% and get it for $1,270 before the price goes up at midnight. This will also come with a free laptop. Limited supplies left. We have 21 laptops left. Okay? Guys, in True Trading Group, we're the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price. There are no upsells, no add-ons. You get full access to our mods, full access to everything that we have, and or will have one price, access to everything. Okay? As a member of True Trading Group, you get access to the top premium trading tools and products, and we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. As a member of True Trading Group, you get access to Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed and Squawk. Guys, in this market, the trader that gets the news first wins. I cannot even begin to explain how many times this has made our members money and how much money this has saved our members from potentially losing, okay? You get access to quote streams, real-time level 1 and full book level 2 data, as well as real-time options data. This all comes as part of a trading simulator from ETNA, which is the same simulator that's used in many universities and different brokerage firms when they train their new hires, okay? You get TradingView's Pro Plus charting software with real-time data, all right? Streamed right in there, okay? You've missed, there we go. All right. You get a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community that has an 84% win rate. Guys, we are 100% transparent and true trading group. We keep a trade journal on the site and literally record all of our trades, all of our wins and all of our losses, because losses do happen and they are lessons and you can learn from them. Okay, nobody in here is perfect. All right. However, collectively, we are sporting an 84% win rate in chat. And I think, where's Wolf at right now? Where's he at?
96%.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, good for you.
You should show my long-term portfolio to show, like, if you want to make multiple hundreds of % in things, and this is from this year, like, you don't just have to buy a meme stock.
All right. Now go for a sec. Jessica's doing well too. Jessica, you're almost at 80%.
Not too shabby, huh?
Not too shabby. All right. So guys, 100% transparent, all the wins, all the losses, all right in your dashboard for you to review any time. Okay. Now you also get one free small private study group with any TTG moderator, 17 professional courses. Okay, guys, we have beginners courses, advanced courses. We have courses on options, advanced options, crypto courses. We even have courses that talk about how to do your taxes as a trader. Okay, we're constantly adding new courses. TTG is a continual educational platform, so we're always adding new courses. All of our courses are included, okay? Every time we add new ones, all of it is included for you guys. Then our entire video library. These video libraries are not chopped up old webinars that we just throw on the site to give filler content. Guys, this is real workshops that we do all the time with our TTG members. Okay, with our TTG family members, all right? So included in that are videos like how to grow a small account, right? Turn $500 into $25,000. We give you a blueprint for this, okay? How to work with a full-time job, how to make money in a down market, advanced option strategy, proper due diligence. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of hours. And Jason Simmons, that was on here previously, every morning starting at 7:30 till about 9 o'clock, they do this thing called the Morning Colada Club, where they go over everything that you would want to go over pre-market. Okay, we have it separated by month because, guys, this is daily. Okay, this is, I mean, honestly, some of this stuff is worth the price of admission alone. Okay, and also, guys, you have access in our daily chat room. You can private message any of our mods, including Mike and Jason and Jessica. And you can ask them your questions during the day and get real-time answers, man. This is real access that you're getting during the day. Imagine how much better your trading would be, or how much more of a chance you would have if you had that type of access. And tonight you can, for 42% off, for $1,270, and get a free laptop. Okay? Now, if that wasn't enough, all right, I'm going to make you another deal, which I already said it earlier. I'm going to repeat it again. Guys, we got that money back guarantee. All right, we got the money back guarantee, guys. Oh, and sorry, real quick, before the money back guarantee, Trade Idea scanners. This is where you can review this is online all the time for our members, streaming right into chat. Morning gappers, stocks that are breaking out, making new all-time highs, lows, everything in between. This is how we build our watch list during the day. Now, money back guarantee. Guys, when you join and you go ahead and you complete all the courses, you pass all. No, that's not it, Joe. Scroll up right there under place my order. Guys, when you go ahead and you sign up and you complete all the courses, okay, you do your private study group, all right? You do those things, you put forth a little bit of effort. At the end of the year, if you haven't made back $1,270, I will gladly give you every dollar of your money back, and you keep the laptop as a gift. It really does not get any more solid than that, all right? That's no fine print BS. That is what it is, okay? Also, guys, we have 1,240 reviews on Trustpilot. We are 5-star rated since we joined them in 2018. 1,240 people of your peers reviewed us, and out of that, 93% of that have given us a 5-star rating. I encourage you to read through them, and I also encourage you to read the other ones too. Go look. We are 100% transparent, and I encourage you to go read the reviews. These are of your peers, okay? And yeah, so that is, that's what we got, man. And if you are ready to make a change to actually have a real shot at becoming consistently profitable and being a successful trader, there is no better place than True Trading Group. That's why we offer the money back guarantee. We put our money where our mouth is. Okay? That's what we do here. So, guys, use the coupon code. Again, you actually have to enter it, TTG121 at checkout. TTG121 at checkout. All right? Get the 42% off. Get the free laptop. We have about, I haven't checked. I'm looking at it now. There's actually, hang on one second. We have 18. I got it. All right, guys, we have 18 left. 18 laptops left. These will not make it to midnight. You have till midnight to save 42%, $1,270, and get a free laptop. All right, get the money back guarantee. Get your butts in chat. Come trade with us tomorrow. See what we're all about. I promise you, you guys will not be disappointed. And guess what? If you are, we're going to give you your money back. All right? Nothing to lose except your goals, a shit ton of money on following the wrong advice, or your time, peace of mind, all that stuff. You could lose all those things. So hopefully you don't. And we see you in chat first thing tomorrow morning. All right. Have a great night. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, set your notifications. We will see you on here tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Guys, thank you so much. Love you guys. Have an awesome, awesome evening. And that's it. Thank you.
See you.
See you in chat.